Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to 30CAGR YouTube channel. My name is Raj. Friends, this is going to be a very important video for those who trade in options. And in this video, we are actually going to see a free indicator that has been requested by many people for the last 2 months. So our team has put a lot of effort and developed this indicator. And the best part is people no longer need to pay any money for these indicators. Okay. It's totally free of cost. Before we see what this indicator is and how it's going to help option traders, in case if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe and hit on bell icon, because this is the channel where you get 360-degree information about all these strategies or indicators or algo tools that you require for your options or equity trading, right? So for this indicator, we need a TradingView charting platform. So let's go to TradingView. This is a TradingView charting platform. Many people know. If you haven't used it, just go and sign up with your Google account. It's totally free of cost. And the indicator that we are going to show today is rolling straddle, a very complex indicator, but phenomenally helps these option traders, and many people pay a lot of money to have this indicator. You no longer need to do it because our team has developed this and we are offering it for free of cost for all the members who use TradingView charting platform, right? First, let's understand what exactly is this rolling straddle, and then we will look at the indicator. And mind you, we are just dividing this into two parts. First part, we will explain you the basics and then how to use the indicator, and in the second part we will also be showing you some advanced options that we have added to this indicator. Okay, and rolling indicator is pretty simple. Let's say this is midcap nifty, and you can see that 13,150 is the current market price. When markets open today, they opened around 13,000, let's say 200. Just for demonstration purpose. Now at this point in time, this is the ATM call option and put option, right? So what we do is we pick the underlying first, and then we will see what is the closest ATM. Even if it is 13,210 or 205, the nearest strike is 13,200. Right? So we pick this 13,200 strike, which is ATM, and then we take the call option, we take the put option. Let's say maybe this is 40, and then this is also 40. So the combined premium is what we are interested in. That's called straddle, right? Straddle is nothing but the combination of ATM call option and ATM put option. And over a period of time, the spot price might change, right? Let us say over a period of time, maybe you can take here, it's 13,160. So the closest here is 13,150 call option and put option, because we are only interested in the ATMs, because it's a rolling straddle. To be more precise, it is rolling ATM straddle, right? So here ATM call option and put option we will take, maybe it is 20 plus 30 for example. So 50 is what we need. Like that, many people are interested to know the rolling, because the spot keeps on changing. It is not a fixed strike, right? The spot keeps on changing. So we also have to check every second what is the spot at that time, then take the ATM call option, then take the ATM put option, then combine both the premiums and then keep on tracking it, right? So as I said, you no longer need to pay for this. Just go to indicators and type rolling straddle, and you get one indicator, rolling straddle with swing high low by blue chip algos. We just released this in TradingView. All you have to do is just to select this one, and once after you select, you get the blank pane. Just go to the settings. Only three things that you have to select here are symbol, reference strike and expiry. Okay, so before that, let's first see what are the other parameters available. We also can select a strangle also. We'll talk about that later, but initially let's go with rolling straddle. And then you want single chart or multi chart. So first let's go with single chart. And regarding the symbol, you can use it for all indices: Nifty, Bank Nifty, Midcap, Finnifty, Sensex, bankex, and even you can use it for stocks as well, like Reliance, HDFC Bank, whatever stock options that you are interested in, you can also use that. Okay, but for demonstration purpose, I'll select midcap and reference ATM. All right, so here are the three things. First is symbol. You need to select the right symbol. You need to select the strike or reference ATM. This has to be perfect. When I say perfect, it actually need not be perfect, but you have to make sure that you give near accurate number. What is reference ATM? Reference ATM is nothing but you can see what is the current market price. You can open it at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or whenever you open this indicator, right? All you have to do is just look at the spot price, and whatever is the nearest round off, you just have to give that. In this case, it's 13,150 because that's nearest to 13,152. And I want to tell you one thing. Even if you give 100 or 200 strikes different, also nothing will happen, right? You can give even little bit here and there, but this indicator is intelligent enough to adjust itself automatically and give you the same straddle chart. And then expiry, you have to give accurate expiry date. Today is September 2nd. Today is the expiry. So I'm selecting September 2nd, and you can see we have the chart. Of course, there are other things also. Strike difference, we have already put the strike difference. In case in future, if exchanges change, that's when you just have to change this, but otherwise you don't need to do it. Especially if you are selecting other and selecting some stocks, that is where you have to change these others. Okay, let us say you are selecting Reliance, and the difference between two strikes for Reliance is 100, then you have to put 100 here, right? But otherwise you don't really need to do anything, and these things we will discuss later, how to use these indicators over this rolling straddle. Okay, but for now just let me hit on OK, and you can see that we have a nice chart, and this is called the rolling straddle, right? Very, very important. As I said, complex calculations will happen in the back end. You have a little table also here. The middle one is nothing but the ATM, right? ATM straddle, and that too, it's a rolling straddle. It keeps changing. After half an hour, if you see, probably it might change to 13,200 or 13,300, something like that, depending on the market, right? It's a rolling straddle. Now, you need to understand a few points here. First thing is, what are the other things in this table, right? We also gave not just ATM straddle, but we also gave other straddles also, right? 2 before ATM and 2 after ATM. So let's say 13,175 now is the latest straddle, for example. Okay. All right, so in case if you're wondering why it is showing 13,175, because you can see the spot here is 13,152, right? But after market closes, this adjusts a little bit. On the chart, you can see that it is 13,165 actually, right? So it takes whatever is on the chart. Till 3:30, both of these will match. After 3:30 post market, there will be a little bit of change because of a few other things. Let's not get into that, but 13,165. So the closest is 13,175. Now 13,175 is the ATM, and we also have given 13,150 straddle, which means 13,150 call option, 13,150 put option, 13,125 call option put option, and 2 strikes above also, 13,200 CE/PE and 13,225 CE and PE, right? So this is called straddle. When you say straddle, same call option and same put option. If you want to look at the chart, you can also simply select multi-chart here and then select OK. Right? You can also see all 5 charts, or if you are interested in any particular chart also, you can track the movement of that. This is all about straddles. Now let us also select a strangle and see what is the difference. If I select a strangle here, you can look at the table here. The table has changed from absolute strikes to ATM, OTM and ITM. You need to understand a slight difference. This is very, very useful for people who are not trading in ATMs and probably trading in one strike ITM. So let us say here the ATM is 13,175, right? in the option chain, we all know that 13,175 and then 13,150 and 13,200, right? This is how it will be. Now OTM1 means 13,150 PE plus 13,200 CE. These two will be picked up, right? These two will be picked up, and that's why you can see that these two are OTMs, right? Obviously OTMs expire worthless, that's why you can see this. OTM2 means it will be 13,125 PE and 13,225 CE, right? So we will pick up these two. And when we say ITM1 and ITM2, obviously here whatever we have and here whatever we have, we will combine these two. Okay, and whatever we have. Why this is important is some people, they do not trade in ATM because they are very volatile. So if someone is trading in strangles, they generally don't trade in ATM, but instead they trade in OTM1 and OTM1 put option and OTM1 call option. For them, this one is important. Some people even go farther and trade in OTM2, or some advanced trader, they track ITM1s and ITM2s also, in case if, I don't know, maybe they are going long straddle. So understand what is the difference between the straddle and strangle, right? Earlier when we have seen the straddle, there the strikes are totally same, right? Let me go back and show you, because this is very important, so pay some attention. If I select ATM straddle, you can see here 13,150 call option and 13,150 put option, right? We are not taking OTMs or ITMs. That's why you can see the let's take this 13,225 call option is 0, but put option is 72. Okay, because one is OTM and the other is ITM, right? Whereas if I change it to straddle, then it will be here these are all OTMs, here these are all ITMs, equidistant OTMs and equidistant ITMs, right? So that's all I want to say in part 1. And you can see here that we have other indicators also. I will explain it in part 2, but if you want to use it, I suggest you before part 2, first go to indicators and start using this. Okay, if you start using this, you will understand how this actually works. But this will really help a lot if you are an option trader. So stop buying it and then use it. And one small request is, you might be part of many other groups also. In case if you find it useful, please share it, so that it's like a motivation for us to develop more and more free indicators and offer it to you, right? And once again, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe and hit on bell icon. And thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.